Dominik Woźniak, MMA.PL. Jesteśmy przed galą KSW 45 w Londynie. Ze mną James Mcsweeney. Hello James, first question. You had to fight with Michał Andryszak. Now you will fight with Thiago Silva. He's a MMA legend all over the world. What do you think about this fighter?
I'm happy for the fight. I think it's a great challenge for me. Two different opponents, so we had to adjust the game plan slightly. But for me, I think it's a much more challenging fight. So I'm here to challenge myself, and always have been. So I like to fight the best guys in the world, and I fought a lot so far. So to fight Thiago is definitely an achievement that I wish to have.
So you think that is a tougher opponent than Andryszak?
In my opinion, yes. They have different dangers because Andryszak is a bigger guy. I think he's a bit more one-dimensional, as in the fact he's aggressive, he comes in, but he's only a stand-up guy. His ground is not so good. His wrestling is definitely not so good. Thiago is a black belt in jiu-jitsu. I cornered and trained Rashad Evans. When he fought him, it was a very much a full MMA fight, and I know Thiago has the weapons to go to the ground. Very aggressive yet again, but I think Thiago is a much more dangerous opponent.
And it's also most famous fighter, so it's better to advertise this fight.
Yeah, I think it's a great fight. I wish they would have had it from the start. I understand why they were going with the first fight. He kind of called me out online, so I was happy to take the fight. I know they were trying to make the winner of this fight go for the title, so I don't think that has to change. I think it being a more challenging fight, I'm sure if Thiago beats me, KSW would love to see him fight for the belt. And if I beat Thiago, I deserve the belt shot too, and I think that's the way it's going to go.
I would like to ask you about your health issues, because we know that in your last fight in KSW you had some health issues. Could you tell something about it? Now it's without any problems?
Well, that's the problem. I didn't have any health issues. That was the issue. I passed all my medicals. It was not the issue with KSW myself. It was more of an issue with the company that sanctions in Ireland.
But it's the same organization here, Safe MMA.
Yes, you're completely right. But we went to a neurologist, which they were challenging my mental health with epilepsy and so forth. I was never diagnosed with epilepsy. I went to see a neurologist for over 6 months. I've been cleared, completely cleared, and passed the fight. The knowledge even stated James never had epilepsy, does not have epilepsy, and he's perfectly cleared to fight. And they made me go for 6 months of testing to get this. So I went for 6 months, but that fight was scheduled October. January I fought in the K1 in Turkey, then I fought in May in Switzerland, then I fought May in Lumpini Stadium, and then I fought in Australia. So there's been so many fights. So for me, it's nothing to do with my health. It was just a practicality. I think it was more of a, it's hard to say, but I don't think it was to do with my health.
Okay, you are here in with Jeremy Lebanner. He's a well-known K1 fighter, but he's not liked in KSW a little because it's a history with his fight with Marcin Różalski. You know about that? It's a little funny. It's your trainer, it's your corner.
Jerome has been a long friend of mine for over 18 years. We go back since the K1. We reunited back in Las Vegas maybe 10 years ago, and then Jerome's been around a long time. Whether he's liked in KSW or that's irrelevant to me. He's a personal good friend of mine, an amazing fighter, been around a hell of a long time. What happened between him and Marcin is, as far as I'm aware, he was injured, and that was it, and that's what happened. I mean, I went on and fought Marcin and beat him anyway. So it's not here to see whether it's not a likable contest. I'm sure there's some fans out there that love me, and I'm sure there's fans out there that don't like me. But this is a business, and having Jerome in my corner for my fight is a great attribute. He helped me in training as well, and you will show the things we've worked on during camp.
What do you think about London, this place? It's good opportunity for you to fight with in this city?
Yes, this is my hometown. This is where I grew up. I had a security company here. I'm very well known here. I have a lot of fans here. My whole family are from London. So for me to come home again and fight in London is fantastic. I haven't fought here since I fought Marcin back in KSW before. So to come back again and fight is phenomenal. So it's like all the pieces of the puzzle have come together for me personally. Right, I feel 100%. My body's great. I had an amazing training camp. I trained with some of the best guys in the world. now I'm fighting Thiago. It's like the whole stage has been set for me to really, and then the ice on the cake was to come and do it in London, to give my fans what they want to see.
A lot of fans will be on the venue during the event?
I have a lot of people contact me for tickets, and I just sent them straight to the box office. To be honest, my focus is purely, usually I would say, oh, KSW, give me 200 tickets. I had no interest in this. My main focus is on Thiago. I've done nothing but eat, sleep, breathe and train Thiago. So, and that will show on Saturday.
So 2 last questions. Tell a few words about your preparation to this fight.
My preparation started at my own gym, Mcsweeney's Martial Arts in Phuket. I have my own gym there on Patong Beach, and I was very fortunate. I had a lot of good guys come in, one of them being Amir Akbar from ACB.
So in Thailand, yeah?
Yes, in Thailand, and he was a gold medalist in Roman Greco wrestling, big heavyweight. He fights for ACB now, he's just got a title shot. We had a great training camp together for a few weeks. Mark Hunt was in Phuket, so I got to train and spar with him a little bit, and then from there I went straight to England, travelled to Paris, spent some time with Jerome, sparred and trained with him, and then straight on to Holland, and I finished my camp for the last month in Holland with my coach Lucien Carbin, who I've been working for the last 18 years. So to be honest, it could not have gone any better. I'm very, very excited about this fight.
Very good. I would like to also ask about your last fight with former KSW fighter Fernando Forte. I talked with a lot of people and they told me that this fight was a little boring. What do you think about that?
I don't know about the fight was boring or not. I mean, we went 3 rounds together. The only communication issue there was we were told it was a 5-round fight because it was for a world title. And if I would have known it was 3 rounds, I definitely would have pushed the pace in the end of the second and definitely in the third. I felt like he wasn't going anywhere. I remember I caught him with some good shots. I felt like he wasn't going anywhere. I tore my hamstring in the end of the second round. And I was thinking, okay, this is going to go towards the distance. Let's hold off, and then in the 4th and 5th, I know he's a condition problem. I'll start breaking him in the 4th and the 5th round. And it didn't happen. I went back to the corner. They started putting Vaseline on my face, and everyone come to give me water. And then all of a sudden, the fight was over. So it was very confusing. I have some regrets about the fight. It was a split decision. I felt I did enough to win. I felt I dominated the fight. But yes, I didn't go out there as aggressive as normal. I wanted to go. I hadn't fought MMA for over a year. So for me, I wanted to go out there and get the ring rust off. I wanted to go out there and enjoy myself, have some fun, and not just go out there and have a big fight and hopefully end it in 1 round. I was looking for to get the rounds, get the minutes back into my tank, so I didn't have any more ring rust. And of course, I paid the price. It was something that would never happen again.
Thank you very much, and good luck in fight with Thiago.
You